Electricity isn't something that most of us think about until, well, we don't have it. But we depend on it so much. This dairy and poultry farm in West Georgia is the same way, except if they don't have it for too long, there could be a lot of money lost.
That power failure in the middle of making milk completely kills us because we have to either throw out the milk or it's got to sit in the vat for a long period of time until the power comes back on.
Not to mention that when the cows don't get milked, it could harm their health.
If we do not milk our heifers, they will get sick. It's just like any other human. Naturally, if we create something, it has to be pulled from our bodies.
For the most part, though, they don't have to worry about power outages. But when they do lose power, there's a good reason for it.
We actually have power pretty well down here. The only time I think we didn't have power for a long period of time was when we had the snow. And that was, I mean, that snow was heavy.
That reliable power can be contributed to Carroll EMC. We got a chance to take our cameras into the command center so we can get a look at what all goes into making sure the grid is up and running. In order for that to happen, someone is in this room 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
When the storm comes through, this is the main hub. This is where all the outages come to once members call and report their power out.
Their goal is to have the power restored as fast as possible and as safely as possible.
To have someone dispatched out to an outage is usually within 5 minutes. Of course, if it's a major outage, it may take a little bit longer to get the correct crew there once we look at the map and see who's the closest.
But that's the easy part compared to what comes next, and that is actually fixing the lines.
A lot of times when we're out there working, it's many hours. Sometimes, you know, all night. You know, we have worked anywhere from, you know, 18 to 24 hours straight before we can get some help or relief in.
Obviously, there are a lot of dangers involved when working out in the elements, not to mention the fact that they're working with high voltage lines.
It's very dangerous because we have been working for several hours. Then we're working with high voltages at 7,200 volts or 14,400 volts. And a lot of times we hadn't had sleep that we might be wanting.
There are also some other things on their minds.
You not had to just be totally aware of your surroundings and what was going on. And then, you know, not to mention our families at home. You know, we all have families that we've left that we're thinking about, you know, how they're doing or what's going on with them. So there's many things going through the mind and a lot of hazards out there that we're dealing with.
Reporting in Carrollton for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.